Well, aren't you a cutie? What is up, everybody? I am your legendary commander, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. It is 3 a.m. during the time of the recording of this video, and I have been playing and trying to find the commands on how to spawn the dinos and all that. It's really rough doing it by yourself. I'm going to let you know that right now. Spawning this stuff, getting the saddles, all of it is much rougher when you don't have the commands already set up for you. So this video should still be like a normal video, but there were a few things I couldn't test. Kibble to be specific. Alright guys, so first off we're going to bring in a base level dino, see how well it scales, and then as well go grab one of the higher level ones and check it out too. So a level 1 owl actually says snow owl, by the way. Starts off with 325 health, and as you can see it doesn't pump more than about 15 points of health and 35 points of stamina. And it makes this cute little animation. And then it goes up 3% for melee, 15 points for weight. For these guys, I'd suggest pumping stamina for reasons we'll go over in just about a minute. As with any higher level dino, the more points it puts into a stat, the better. So really, it only scales better in the area that it has more points in. Here it is in this one. We kind of pumped a few points and everything, and then I maxed out the stamina. And basically, it has one really special move that just makes the owl so awesome. And with the buddy, it'd be really, really helpful. So we bring this up to about 15,000, and we use its right click, its freeze pose, and that freeze pose actually freezes anything around it, from flyers to even bigger dinos. I doubt it works like a Titan, but anything else it seems like it goes, as it did a Rex in the trailer. If you hold this position, you can basically lock it in place for as long as you want. If you have a buddy around, he can build a trap up of whatever you're trying to tame, and then the tame can't escape. This is going to be a great dino to pack around to go hunting other dinos if you have a buddy to help you tame. Sadly, you have to initiate the freeze pose while you're around the dino. If you initiate it beforehand and it comes up to you, nothing happens. But, as you can see, when I initiate the pose, I can hold it, and I can almost hold it, well, not indefinitely, but for a really good long while. Once I let go on the freeze pose, it doesn't last too long. You will have the time to escape, so you can use it for an escape measure as well. But you better hurry up and escape. Don't stand there too long. And don't drain all your stamina. Because while I'm able to hold it indefinitely here, that's because of the number of stamina points I have. Some of the other ones I tried runs out of stamina very quickly. The owl is exceptionally fast, way faster than an RG. And then it also has this amazing dive speed that it just gracefully moves into. You don't even notice it. There's no stuttering or anything like you'd see with a griffin. If you're expecting a massive ground pounding with a massive amount of damage, well, you'll be pleasantly surprised and disappointed at the same time. There will be no mass damage, but it does shoot out ice and freeze everything for a few seconds for you. It also does a minor amount of damage. Using the right click ability, you can also just drop like a rock. Don't worry about your health, you'll be fine. You hit the ground and everything once again will be frozen. If you are sprinting towards the ground and you decide to level out just before you hit the ground, you'll run into a sprinting mode, just kind of like the Griffin. Again, a lot smoother than normal, as the Griffin would be, as it stutters a little when you do that. This gives you an exceptionally fast walk on the ground, however it doesn't last too long, so just enjoy it and use it, I guess, to get inside a building pretty quickly. This bird can't pick up anything, however, so you won't be able to pick up any dillos, dodos, nothing. The only thing you can hold on to is whatever you can hold in your hand. On the note of movement though, and things that the bird can do, well, the owl is very good about at least backing up. Yes, that's right, it can walk backwards. Most birds can't do that. Base damage on one of these guys is only 25 points of damage, so they're really not too big of fighters. However, when they do get higher level, they start to at least do a little bit. You could probably train one in that, but it's better for their ice attack than their actual combat attack. You can also see using the right click actually provides a bit of armor, as suddenly from doing 25 it only does 3, which is an 8 times damage reduction. Imagine soaking turrets with that, and as well as it regens its health at the same time. If you do have something ice, don't attack it or it's going to come out of that ice shield. You may have noticed that the other bird got also a heal at the same time as when it was frozen. That means you can use this to heal other dinos, ones that you're trying to tame that are about dead and aren't meat eaters. You can also freeze people inside structures. I got lucky. Vapetrain was in his house, he did some testing with me, and we did indeed freeze him within his wood shack. Aside from all its other abilities, it also has something called Predator Vision. Using the C button, you can go ahead and activate Predator Vision, which basically gives you the ability to see heat and turns everything else gray. So basically, dinos and creatures, they produce heat, they're going to be a little more visible. However, it can also blind you in some cases. I wasn't able to see my friend because I relied on it too much, and well, he saw me before I even saw him. Don't try and see through bushes or trees though, because you almost can't see through them. Only through the little gaps in them will you actually be able to see through. They are capable of ground combat. However, as I stated before, ground combat is not the best idea for them. They belong more in a support role than an assault role. They are indeed knockout tames, and well, you might think they might tame like an Argent. Argents are actually on the map, and they don't eat the same kibble. However, they will eat any sort of meat, and mutton is definitely your best choice. They also eat relatively quick, so they're going to tame up quick. If you are looking for them, you'll find them all over the snow biome. Unfortunately, on the note of kibble, it's really hard to research that one, especially when you're spawning in random items without having the actual spawn codes. This makes it very difficult to swap through each individual one, and it's the one thing I'm going to leave chalked up to you guys to figure out, or somebody else to figure out, and hopefully one day we'll get that added into another video. But guys, that's all I got for this one. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, definitely hit that like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well. Tell your friends. And on a special request, if you could all please go over to Vapetrain's channel and subscribe to him, even if you can't subscribe to me, I'd really appreciate that. I'd like to let this man see his get to 1,000 subs. Really, really important that he hits that 1,000 subs. So, if y'all could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. But y'all have a great night. Y'all take care. And I'll catch you next time.